What's up? My name is Divested Wife, aka Divested Witch, and tonight I would like to address Chrissy and her liberal white zaddy that she clearly is trying to use in order to attack divestors. One thing I can't stand is when black women will sit up here claiming to be for black women's empowerment, BWE, but then be so divisive, okay? You cannot sit up here trying to pit divestors against BWE content creators and think that you're for black women's empowerment. You're simply not. You're a fraud, in my opinion. You're a fraud, okay? And you're not for black women's empowerment. Otherwise, you wouldn't be going against divestors and using these very underhanded, backhanded ass fucking methods in order to try to attack us. We don't care what liberal Brad thinks. And we said this to y'all multiple times, but since y'all don't listen, I'm just going to go ahead and destroy not only your argument, but his argument as well. Okay? And I also find it quite interesting that you deleted my comments. Okay? I intimidate you that badly. Little old YouTuber over here. You know, I got what, 18,000 subscribers? You got 222,000 subscribers. And what I said under that video shook you so badly, you're going to delete it? It's because everything I say that comes out of my mouth is the fucking truth. You're not going to sit up here, wave a liberal white Brad in our faces and think that this man speaks for all white men when he doesn't. Okay? These liberal white Brads are the rejects of the white man's world. They do not speak for white men in general. How I know this is because I'm married to a white man. Okay? A lot of us divestors are dating white men, married to white men. If we want to know white men's perspectives, we'll just turn around and ask our own men. You don't get to wave a liberal Brad in our face and think that you won some sort of victory. And on top of that, you see a lot of the women in her comment sections just so overjoyed that this white man is speaking out against divestors because deep down, they want a white man to validate their hatred for divestors, okay? Because they're jealous of us. These women will sit up here all day long online telling other black women they need to date outside their race. They need to explore their options. They need to get married to non-black men. Divestors are already past those steps. We're 10 steps ahead of a lot of you. And a lot of you are triggered and jealous over that fact. That's why a lot of your subscribers were sitting up in there talking about, I'm lying about being with a white man. And I'm lying about being married to a white man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put those rumors to rest, too, when I show you motherfuckers my marriage certificates so you can shut the fuck up. I don't have time to lie about being with a white man. OK, I don't need to lie about being married to a white man. All right. So that shows you the maturity level of her subscribers, because the first thing they wanted to do when I made a valid argument was talk about, well, why don't you ask your white man for an interview? Ma'am, my man is conservative. He is not in black women's spaces. OK. Matter of fact, I did ask my husband. I said, what do you think about white men who are in black women's spaces? He said it is weird. You ain't gonna catch him on my channel sitting up here trying to argue with Dusties online and shit like that. My man has a career, an important one at that, okay? He has a life, and I do too. And I don't appreciate you, Chrissy, sitting here trying to paint this narrative as if I had something to do with you getting doxxed or your life has been destroyed by divestors and I'm to blame and all this. I don't even know you. This is the first video I've ever made about you. Okay. Which is, now I'm thinking about it, this is probably why you deleted your comment once you realize how dumb you sound. If you're going to talk about divestors, then I have every right to address you. And I find it interesting that you're so intimidated by me that you're now going back and you're deleting my comments after my comments have gained a lot of traction and support. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make a video and I'm going to destroy each one of your arguments. And I'm going to destroy each one of these liberal white Brads arguments as well. So let's get started. They love to say that divestors are worshiping white men. They love to say that divestors view the white man as God, when none of us have ever said that. None of us have said that the white man is God. None of us have said that he's a deity, but you dumb bitches keep saying this. You think if you repeat the lie long enough that it's going to be true. And all it does, it just proves how stupid a lot of you are. I study quantum physics. I study science. I study astronomy. And when I take my telescope and I look into space and see the vastness of the universe, and I'm looking at planets and stars and quasars and things like that, I think to myself, what a powerful God. What powerful God created this? Okay? I'm in awe of space. So how fucking dare you think that because I, as a divestor, recognize that white men statistically are doing better than black men, so therefore I'm making him a god? Get the fuck out of here. I don't see no white men creating universes. I don't see white men creating fucking planets and stars and quasars, okay? The white man is a human, just like I am. And I do not deify white men. Just because I'm able to prove that white men are statistically better than black males, that does not mean that I worship him. So this argument is false. All right? Do you even know how fucking old the universe is? The universe is 13.82 billion years old. The earth is 4 billion years old. So how the fuck is a white man a god when the earth is brand new compared to the fucking universe, you slow bitch? See how stupid a lot of you sound? How the fuck is a white man a god when our earth is relatively brand new? Universe, 13 billion years old. The earth, 4 billion years old. And you think that the white man is God? Then you're fucking slow as fuck. You probably got the IQ of a rock. Do the math, because the math ain't mathing. Divestors do not sit up here saying that all white men are perfect and all white men are good. Okay? How slow and how low is your IQ level to think that a divestor doesn't recognize that bad white men exist? This is how stupid a lot of you are. This is why I'm destroying your arguments step by step by step so you can shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of our faces. Divestors don't sit on their channel saying all white men are perfect, all white men are good. But if you go to Christie's comment sections, all you hear is not all white men are good. Not all we don't say all white men are good, you fucking slow bitch. So why do you keep repeating this in your head over and over again? Repeating a lie over and over again in your head is still not going to make it fucking facts. Divestors don't sit up here saying all white men are good, you fucking slow bitch. Fuck out of here. Fucking slow as fuck. Show me one fucking divestor that is sitting here saying all white men are good. Show me, bitch, and I will send you motherfucking a $500 super chat right now, bitch. You can't, because divestors are not sitting up here saying that all white men are good. But you and your slow ass subscribers seem to fucking think that repeating this lie over and over again is going to make it true. Go to any fucking divestor channel and point out where we're saying all white men are good. I'll wait. I'm waiting. You can't, because divestors don't say this shit. This Dusty Dan decided that he wanted to compare divestors to the black manosphere when we have nothing in common. Divestors are not the ones toe tagging black men and children every 4.6 hours. Divestors are not the ones being labeled a misogynistic terrorist organization by the FBI. Okay? Divestors are not the ones wreaking havoc in society. Divestors are not the ones sitting here advocating for child marriage. Okay? So miss me with the bullshit. We have nothing in common with the black manosphere. Point blank, period. And you said that divestment is a direct response of the black manosphere. A lot of us have been divested before the black manosphere even existed. Black males have been brutalizing and terrorizing black women and little girls for thousands of years. So divestment existed before the black manosphere came to be. This is why men like you have no business speaking on black issues when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. These dusty liberal white men want to sit up here saying that divestors hate themselves. I love myself, which is why I have very high standards when it comes to the men that I mess with. And I think that's why a lot of you liberal white men don't like divestors, because you're not our types. You're sitting up in here listening to divestors talk about non-black men in a positive way, and you thought you were going to weasel yourself in there, and that we're not going to be able to recognize who you are. We don't want you. And you know why we don't want you? It's because we have high standards. We have higher standards than the average black woman, okay? Just because I don't want to sleep with black males, I don't want to put myself in danger, I do not want to sleep or procreate with the worst groups of males on the planet, that does not mean I hate myself. That means I'm highly intelligent and I have high self-esteem. There's a reason why I'm not a 7-time baby mama. There's reasons why I don't have diseases spread on me. There's reasons why that I'm living comfortably and safe in my home. It's because I have gotten the fuck away from the black community. The black community hates black women and black girls. So who's really the self-haters? The divestors who've gotten out of that situation, or the black women who continue to stay in it? There's a reason why when black girls and black women are victimized, that they get zero support from the black community. You know why? It's because the black community hates black women and black girls. So if you're sitting up in here saying that divestors hate themselves, then you need to look at the black women that are still in the black community. You don't see us divestors begging and pleading men to want us. You don't see us divestors sticking with men who are abusive towards us, don't produce, don't provide, don't protect. You're not seeing this from divestors, but you're seeing this with regular black women. So be very cautious when you're sitting up here saying divestors hate themselves when we're statistically doing better than the average black woman. A lot of these women in Chrissy's channel want to paint divestors as a dangerous group of women who are harassing and stalking black women online and trying to police their vaginas and, harassing women that have black men. Does that sound like a divestor to you? Absolutely not. We have gotten out of the black community because we don't want toxicity in our lives. We don't want drama in our lives. So what the fuck makes you think that we would want drama with you? What fucking sense does that make? We have leaped strides and boundaries to get the fuck away from Blackistan for a reason. It's because we want normal, happy, and healthy lives. What you described is not normal, not happy, not healthy, none of that shit. I have better things to do as a divested woman than to stalk or harass black women who choose to be with black men. Are you fucking deranged? A lot of these divestors that you claim are harassing you, show me some proof, please. I need some evidence. Because I guarantee the reason why she doxed you is because you bitches doxed her first. You bitches were the ones that got jealous and upset over divestors being able to prove how great their lives are now that they're divested. We're able to prove that we're practicing what we're preaching while you bitches are just sitting up in here all talk. That is why you have a problem with divestors. It's out of jealousy. Okay? You bitches are the ones trying to infiltrate and get into our lives because you cannot stand the fact that there's a group of black women who are out here living better lives than you. You could talk about vet all you fucking want. When your fucking ass is sitting over here talking about how terrible black men are, but you're choosing to still sleep with them, that's on you. That is on you. I don't have time to police your vagina. I don't have time to come to the black community to rescue you and rescue you. I don't beg anyone to be divested. If you're here on my channel, good. All right? If my message helps you, great. But am I sitting up in here obsessed over who you sleeping with? Absolutely not. I don't care. So it shows how y'all are deranged. You are mentally unhinged. You will literally sit up here making lies about divestors. Everything that you claim that divestors are doing to you, you actually have done to them, okay? Trying to dox us, trying to dox our families, stalking, harassing us. Y'all are just as worse as the fucking nakers. Y'all are just as obsessed, just as jealous and bitter as these nakers. We don't want you in our lives. We're not going out seeking you. I don't hang out with fucking bitches that constantly have drama in their lives. Okay? I live a quiet, peaceful life. Why in the fuck would I want to leave divestment so I can go motherfucking lay in the streets with dogs. When you lie with dogs, you're going to catch fleas. I don't want nothing to do with Blackistani drama or politics. Divestors are not motherfucking caring about you bitches enough to fucking catch charges and go to jail and have all these consequences and shit like that. We don't care. And that's what bothers you bitches the most. You wish divestors cared about you. You wish divestors just beg and plead for you to be divested. And we care about who you sleeping with. Okay? I don't care. I just think it kind of hurts your argument, though. I mean, a little bit. If you're saying, oh, well, black men are garbage and black men are trash, and then you're still messing with them, that's a risk that you're taking, okay? It really is. You see, a lot of them love to sit up here and say, not all black men are bad, not all black men are this, and not all black men are that, and you divestors are extreme. So, okay, what if I told you that not all sharks bite? Why don't you go jump in this pool and find out? That is what I'm hearing when you're sitting here telling me not all. I don't care if it's not all. I am not taking that risk. So who's the one that really sounds extreme? More like extremely stupid. Because you think that we're extreme for not wanting to get in the pool full of sharks and risk our lives. We're the extreme ones for thinking like that. If you want to sleep with black males, that's on you. All right? I might throw you a life jacket or something, but shit, I'm not going to jump in the pool with you. Dusty Dan said that it is wrong when divestors use the word naker because it is demeaning and degrading towards black males and the black community. Saying the N-word is just wrong. Black males have been demeaning, degrading, and toe-tagging us for so fucking long, I don't give a flying what the fuck they feel about the word naker. Because I could be calling them a... Okay? And you got quite a few divestors that do refer to them as... And in my opinion, if you don't act like a... then you wouldn't be treated like a... So miss me with the bullshit. And don't think because you're a white male that you're safe in divested corners. Because if you act dusty, we will treat you as such. Okay? We got slurs for y'all as well. Such as wiggers, powdered donut dusties, bottom shelf Brandons. Okay? So don't think because you got white skin that you're automatically safe in divested corners. If you act dusty, you will be identified as such. You can be an Asian dusty too. All right? I call them Kung Pao chicken dusties. So nobody is safe from being called slurs in divestment. So Chrissy begins to giggle like a little schoolgirl and begin to want to talk about race play and how divestors, those divestors, they like race play. Don't you agree, Brad? Yeah, let's talk about that. And of course, he doesn't want to talk about that with you. That's why he quickly got over the topic, okay? Because he already let you know that he is uncomfortable with divestors using the word naker. So what the fuck makes you think he wants to talk to you about race play? Okay. So that was a fail. That was very cringe in my opinion. I find it quite funny that a lot of you want to equate race play with only divestors. Okay. Not all divestors are into race play. I'm a divestor that I'm into a little race play. Okay, now that doesn't mean I hate myself. Calm the fuck down. Don't come in the conversation. See, you hate yourself. And no, motherfucker, I'm a grown woman. I'm a consenting adult. I'm not a slave. I'm not sitting here getting beaten by whips and chains and I can't leave my house. Okay, learn to tell the difference between fantasy and what is real life. Okay, because my man treats me quite well. And if I want to call him master during sex, I'm free to do that because we're two consenting adults and there's not a damn thing that you can do about it. And I think the fact that a lot of you are so obsessed between the sex lives of black women and white men that a lot of y'all project your own fantasies upon us. Go to my comment sections under my videos and you'll see nakers on here and master this and master that. And I bet he does this to you and I bet he does that to you. It's because you're projecting your own fucking fantasies upon me and my marriage. All right. When you really need to be getting your own relationship and getting your own life and stop worrying about what the fuck I'm doing in the bedroom with my white king. Okay. Okay? I'm not scared at all to talk about no race play. But I find it quite interesting how she's such a prude, but you're sitting here talking to a liberal white man. Most liberal white men that I know are very sexually liberated, to say the least. A lot of them are bisexual. A lot of them are going to tell you that they don't like labels, meaning that they want to sleep with you, but they are not going to claim you as a girlfriend or a wife. They don't like to be tied down. These are the type of liberal white men that want to have threesomes all the time with both women and men. So if you're going to sit up here and giggle and laugh and act embarrassed to talk about race play, but yet you're entertaining liberal type white men, you're in for a rude awakening. So Dusty Dan said that white men who agree with divestors are racist, and they view divestors like dusty black males, which is absolutely ridiculous, because if white men who agree with divestors view us as dusty black males, then why are they always asking for our hand in marriage? What sense does that make? Okay? These type of white men who agree with divestors are actually highly intelligent, and they also study statistics and facts as well. We're not like Chrissy and this other liberal motherfucker over here who is just spouting off any random statement and thinking it's facts. No, sir. If you don't come with statistics to back up what you're saying, then your argument is invalid. That's why none of you could dispute anything that a divestor is saying. White men who are drawn to divested black women are the type of white men who are conservative, believe in conservative values, traditional roles, and they want their women to reflect those sort of values as well. That is why you see so many conservative white men asking divestors in their hands in marriage, because we share the same views. My man is not a racist. He does not hate black males. If you don't have the gift of discernment when you learn certain statistics about your own community and you go out and you still get your life fucked up, that's on you. That is on you. Okay? But to sit up here and act like as if my husband is a racist because he studies statistics, that is just fucking ridiculous. My husband does not hate black men. I don't hate black men either. I'm just indifferent to them. I don't want to date them. That is my choice. That is my choice to make. And how dare you try to demonize that? That is why I question whether Chrissy is really BWE. Are you really for black women's empowerment? Because it sure in the fuck doesn't seem like it. You have a lot of black women running out here with their fingers in their ears and their eyes completely closed, acting like these statistics are not real and getting fucked up. All right? Losing their lives because they choose to deal with these derelict groups of males. Divestors do not. Divestors are not experiencing the same problems as regular black women because of the people that we keep around in our lives and how we move. We move differently. And these conservative white men appreciate that. They respect that about us. They respect the fact that we're black women with standards. These non-black men who are very conservative have standards when it comes to picking black women. So for you to sit up here and try to compare black men who are with white women to black women who are with white men tells me right there that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about and you have zero credibility. You have absolutely no credibility whatsoever. And your white skin doesn't count as credibility over here in divestment. Okay? We already know that these non-black men who are conservative, they want top-notch black women. They're not looking for a black female version of a Pookie and a Ray Ray. They want the type of black women they can bring home to their mothers and fathers. They want the type of black women who is going to impress their colleagues and friends. They want the type of black women that they can build a life with and a legacy. Okay? And for you to sit up here and think that you're going to compare black women who are with white men to black men who are with white women shows me that you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And at this point, I can't even take you seriously. I really can't. The moral of the story is this: divestment is not about white men. Divestment is not about black men. Divestment is about black women making better decisions in their lives. Divestment is about black women getting away from the toxic, abusive, and deadly black community and its groups of males. Divestment is about black women practicing standards and having boundaries.